Good morning, real fam. Just had to unmute myself there. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Glory Show. So before we start, I'm loving this, right? I'm loving this daily affirmations, and I feel like if we're gonna have the morning glory, we're gonna have to include them. All right, they have to be a part of our session. All right, so this are daily affirmations. So I'm gonna choose one right now, and then we're just gonna go through what it means, what it's saying, and then start with our conversation. How's that? Okay, let me quickly do it. Da, 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 da. Shuffle, shuffle. So I've just shuffled. Okay, I'm not supposed to see them, right? So I've just shuffled, and I'm randomly gonna pick any card. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. All right, put this ones away, and then our card for today says the world is filled with endless possibilities. I love that. The world is filled with endless possibilities. My goodness, my goodness. And I'm happy that it actually ties in a little bit with our conversation for the day. So the world is filled with endless opportunities. Have you ever been in a position where you felt like um, there are less opportunities for you, or there isn't anything for you to do out there, or you feel like giving up, you feel like actually it's the end of the road for me? Have you ever felt like that? Well, today's affirmation is saying to us that the world is filled with endless possibilities. And endless possibilities can be from the career choice that you want. There's a fly and I'm not liking it. From whatever career you choose, from what you want to pursue, the kind of work, the kind of job, the kind of progress you want to make in any area of your life, right? So there are endless possibilities, and I honestly agree with this because I think often we tend to feel like there are less opportunities for us, or we want to complain and say the world is just not being good for us and all of that. And what I'm going to say is that the world does not owe you anything. You are responsible for what's going to happen in your life. And when I'm saying you're responsible, what I'm saying is that the fact that God has given you the ability to think, that God-given talent that you have, if you're not going to realize that it is something that can help you get to the next level, then you're going to have a problem, right? Then you're going to have a problem. So in my opinion, this is what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is that if you've been complaining, if you've been blaming the world, blaming the government for what you haven't achieved at this point in your life, and hoping for someone to come and open that door for you, I'm going to say to you now, get up. You know what, create that door. If possible, create it. Keep knocking on those doors. If no one opens the door, create that door for yourself. You have the mind, you have the ability to do something with your life. You have the ability to showcase what you're capable of doing. There's nothing powerful, or there's nothing powerful like someone who knows their story, like someone who knows their work, who has a skill, who's confident and believes so much in themselves that they are capable of doing something. So this is me saying to you, get out there. So you have possibilities. You are, like, it's possible for you to do whatever that you want. Okay, so that's something that I hope you're gonna take out of this. All right, so I'm not sure if we have I see Melusi has joined on YouTube. Hey, my baby girl, good to see you. Thank you for joining, much appreciated. Yeah, so the world is filled with endless possibilities, right? So do you agree with me? If you agree, do comment and say that in actual fact, yes, I do believe and I do agree with that. The world is filled with endless possibilities, right? Now, let me kind of tap into your emotions a little bit. We are in the year is almost done, and we have been experiencing a lot throughout a couple of months, experiencing a lot from obviously there were people that were what laid out of their jobs, and some trying to get jobs, but nothing is happening and all of that. So meaning the pandemic kind of shifted things around. It kind of made things a little bit difficult for other people, right? And for others, it was a smooth ride. More opportunities came in, great opportunities came in. You were spoiled for choice. Like you you had God laid the table for you, and you just had to pick what you want, right? And decide if this is what you want. Even later, get a chance to even rethink and just, check if it's still that is still what you want, or you want to just change and do something else. So what I'm trying to say is that it's different for all of us. But while it's different, let's also remember this. And I think we touched a bit on this conversation yesterday on the Morning Glory. And I said that it's so important to understand that our time is not God's time. His timing is not ours. So what we would wish to happen at this very moment for him is like, no, no, that's your time, baby girl. That's your time. That's not my time. That is not what we agreed on. That's not what I have set for you. In actual fact, you cannot have an agreement with God. God already knows what's best for you. So you just have to obey and allow him to take the lead. Okay. So if you have been in a position where things were just not going your way and all of that, I'm here to remind you that it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, trust me, I can personally attest to the fact that there would be times where my business is just not going that great. It's a bit slow and all of that. And I understand that it wasn't easy, and it's not gonna be easy. And I understand that, there will be better days, right? I understood that basically. So that is exactly what kept me going. And of course, writing it down, journaling is really something that um, kind of helps you to connect more with God. It kind of helps you to connect more with God. It kind of helps you to, somehow, have that one-on-one conversation with God. Well, I personally, pause for a moment and just speak and, just talk to God. Not necessarily praying, but just talking to God. We need to do that. We need to do that. We need to have that conversation with God, right? So write it down. Write it down. I mean, I was fortunate to have hosted an amazing lady by the name of Hope. By the way, the final video is coming out this afternoon at 5 p.m., if not 6 p.m. So there's somewhere where she spoke about the importance of writing down, and when you're writing down, it's somehow a way to also connect with yourself and connect to God. So what do you think about that? I feel like it's a benefit of both, so why not try it out if you haven't, right? Why not try it out? Okay, so I see Chantel has joined us. Chantel is one of the ladies that has actually missed the Morning Glory show. So good to see you, Chantel. I know that you did say at some point that you've been missing this show, but I appreciate you. I appreciate seeing you here. You've signed in. Listen, you have signed in. We've got Pindi. Hey, Queen. Ah, I love you so much. Moni says, happy to be here. I missed the space. Oh, you know what? I honestly missed it too. And you know what? Just let me just testify, or no, no, no. Let me just no, I'm not testifying. Let me just tell you guys how I've been feeling, right? So, I think a couple of weeks I've been feeling a bit down. Like I've been just getting mixed emotions, feeling like I have a little bit of anxiety. Like just a lot of things have been happening, and then I remembered my safe space. I remembered my the best the best space ever I can be in, and I can just be myself, and I can just connect, and I can just, be myself again. And that is with you guys, here with you guys. And it feels so good that I'm able to be engaging with you guys. So definitely good to be doing this. I'm humbled, and I still appreciate that you guys are continuing to support this all the way. So thank you so, so much. So before you guys join in, I've got this daily affirmation cards that I got from YouTube Black. They were kind enough to send them to me. So today's affirmation is, the world is filled with endless possibilities. So that is what I was, talking about. So just take this for yourself. Understand that the world is filled with endless possibilities. If you're out there and you want to do something, know that the world is filled with endless possibilities. You have possibilities, and never doubt that. Never doubt that. All right, never doubt that. Hope is amazing. She's amazing. You know what, this last the finale that I'm gonna post today, it's just even gonna be more amazing. You're gonna just be blown away. She has so much wisdom, and you know what, I'm just grateful that we can have, such amazing people on my platform to really share, their thoughts. I mean, I was also honored enough to have Opindi. Pindi was also one of my guests. It would be nice that the next time around we have her next to me, not virtual. It will be nice to like finally meet you. I look forward to that day. So, honestly, having people that can share so much wisdom and teachings in my platform, it's just amazing, and it really what shows me that we are all in the journey of empowering each other and supporting each other and transforming each other, and we are in this together. And I'm appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of that. So we've got someone on Facebook saying hello. This is Millicent. Let me put her name so that she can see her name. Queen, if you can come on, if you come on YouTube, your name will show. Okay, if you come on YouTube, then we will actually see your name. So thank you so much, Millicent, for joining. We appreciate you so much. She's watching from Facebook, so much love to you, Queen. All right, so awesome stuff. So where were we? Where were we? Oh, we were just wrapping up about the conversation that I had with Sulu, right? Shoot, if you haven't watched it, please, I'm encouraging you to go watch it. I'm encouraging you to go watch it. All right, it's super amazing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be inspired. All right, you're gonna love it so much. Okay, now this is it's a continuing a continuation from yesterday's conversation. So yesterday we were speaking about rejection, right? We're speaking about rejection. Like, I don't know if you've ever been rejected and you were struggling to deal with it. So that's what we were talking about. And the conversation of consistency came in as well. So, and then I also promised that, you know what, I'll do a video about it where we speak a little more about consistency. Now, the other day I posted this and said that consistency does not mean every day. So it's okay to take a break, right? So it got a lot of people liking that, and just a lot of people were saying thank you. Which means that we have people that have been working so hard and working so hard to a point where they believe that that is the way to actually make progress, not realizing that it's actually okay to take a break. It's actually okay to just take a breather and allow yourself to to breathe a little bit, allow yourself to just sit and do nothing. It's so important to understand that consistency, it's not every day. Now let's break down the word consistency, right? So the word consistency means that, so when you are consistent, it's when you have built a routine, right? If, like, okay, we can use different things, but let me start with this. Being consistent is when you have built a routine, a consistent routine where, for example, if you have set your a plan of how you're going to do things, like, for example, if you wake up every morning, prepare for work or whatever, if you have set a time that, okay, when I start my day, the first thing I'm going to do is wake up in the morning, exercise or meditate, or read my Bible, read my book, whatever that you decide to do. You decide, okay, for an hour, I'm going to dedicate this to this, and then another hours to that. And then, like, you have a consistent routine each and every day that you have set for yourself. So that is what consistency is, right? But at the same time, consistency should also be explained in, let me explain it in a brand point of view. So I'm a content creator. I'm a I'm a brand builder, right? And building a brand, what I understand about it is that it's important for me to build a consistent brand for my clients. So let's say a client comes to me and says, Ntavi, I want you to design a logo for me. I want you to design a website for me. And I also want you to take care of my corporate identity and everything. It's my responsibility to make sure that all the things that I'm going to do, they're all consistent, right? Consistent meaning they all fall in the same umbrella, right? Consistency is important. They all are speaking the same language. They are all connecting, so that's another way of looking at consistency, right? And then there's also another way of consistency, like, for example, if you have scheduled, if you say, okay, I'm gonna post maybe 3 videos a week on my channel, or a video a week, you consistently do that, right? You consistently do that. If you say, I'm going to post on Tuesday at this time, you become consistent with that, right? So we have those people that are consistent. I mean, I can make an example with what Blind Guy, his wife, their life, with their channel, they are consistent with when they go live, right? They go live every morning at 11:15, which is 5:15 in South African time. So they are consistent, with the time. Well, now I think they changed it, but they are consistent. And you know for a fact that that's when you're going to find them, right? So that is another form of consistency. And there's this other form of consistency where now you think that, okay, consistency means each and every day you need to keep doing or posting or whatever. And I think it's very important for us to iron this out, or kind of explain it better, right? So something like creating content can require you to obviously be creating each and every day or every now and again, right? But it does not necessarily mean you always need to be posting or or recording or publishing each and every day, right? It's slightly different from consistently waking up and working out, preparing for work and whatnot, right? And also, what we need to understand is that in the process of being consistent, life happens, right? Life happens. How does life happen? I mean, you can be as consistent as possible and thinking that, okay, every day this is what I need to do and everything. But you know that there's a time where you need to just take a pause, right? So I'll make an example. If you're working for a company, you know that you have what we call leave days, right? If you any type of company you work for, you know that there are leave days, right? If you're a student, you know that there's recess, right? You know that. So it's important to understand that in each and everything that we're doing, we need to take a break. We need to take a break. And taking a break is not to obviously sit and be lazy. I mean, sit and be lazy or anything like that, but is to just pause and take a break. Pause and take a break, take a breather, um, recharge, work on yourself, and just regroup and be your best self again, right? Yes, it's good to just keep working, keep doing whatever, but sometimes you just need to wake up and do nothing. Sometimes you need to wake up and find yourself in a different environment where you're just there to relax and rest, right? Resting is important. Well, if I was talking to you, about 3 years ago, 3 years, yeah, 3 years ago to be exact, if we were having this conversation then, I wouldn't be telling you this. I wouldn't be even close to thinking about or having this mindset because I was like a workaholic. I was working my butt off. It was a norm for me. And that's something that we need to realize is that sometimes we make things normal and sometimes they're not that great to be made normal, but we do it anyway, right? We feel like it's normal to just overwork yourself. It's normal to sleep at 8 hours of the morning, and that makes you look like you've got things, you've got your you've got your things together, you are on point and all of that, and that is not the case. Hey, that is not the case. You cannot overwork your body. You cannot overwork your mind. You've got only one body, you've got only one mind. You need to have all the strength possible, so you really cannot overwork yourself. But like I'm saying, 3 years ago, that is something that I didn't realize. But of course, until it kind of caught up with me and my health was, somehow affected. I was sick and all of that. I was not okay. My health was affected. That's when I started realizing that, actually, what I thought I was doing, what I thought was right, was actually not. And I mean, I'm 34 years of age right now, and I don't think I want to get to what 35 or even 36, 37, and feeling like I'm not, I'm not capable of, going and doing more. I need to make sure that my health remains intact. I need to make sure that I give myself that grace to just take a break, to relax, to do what I can, and to take care of myself. So it's so important to take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is the most important thing that you can do. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat this again. Listen, well, I'm constantly gonna repeat it. Actually, that's what I wanted to say. Taking care of yourself is a priority. I mean, when my doctor told me 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago, that I've got symptoms of stroke, I was like, yeah, because I think I was 32 at the time. Yeah. Or was it 2 years ago? I think, yeah, somewhere there. I was like, doc, You said I'm the most healthiest person ever. Now I've got symptoms of stroke. And he was like, yeah, you're not sleeping, you're not resting. What's happening, my girl? That's how my doctors would say, what's happening, my girl? He's English, so yeah, what's happening, my girl? So I was like, no, this cannot be me. This cannot be my life. I cannot do that to myself. All right. I needed to change things around. So take it from me. You can be as consistent as possible, but if you're not going to take a break, if you're not going to allow yourself to just be okay and do nothing, then you have another thing coming, right? It's either your health is going to be affected, even the money that you're busy making each and every day, or the targets that you're trying to reach. I'm not saying don't reach your targets. I'm not saying that. Reach your targets, honey. Listen. Secure that bag and all of that, but do not forget yourself in the process. Do not forget that you need to rest. You need to get enough sleep. Look how beautiful I am. Well, the lighting is not that great, okay? I mean, the quality is so, but this is me. I look so good. I rest. I used to have dark under eyes, right? And it used to pain me. And it wasn't because maybe I'm aging or whatever. It's because I wasn't resting enough. That's why I was having dark under eyes. But now I realize that if my body says, honey, it's time to go rest and sleep a little bit, I do it. So I suggest that you do the same. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. So important to take care of self. Got that? Let me greet my business partner. Hey, business partner. How are you, business partner? Before I go any further, okay, coming back. So Khalaletang is a business partner. So now that my business partner is here, let's speak about this for a second. So guys, this is Inuka. So Inuka is it's a brand on its own, right? It's a brand. You sell products and obviously get commission from those products, right? So I recently joined Inuka and realized that Khadi as well has been actually a part of it. So this is the business toolkit, right? So this is a business toolkit. This is what I got when I joined, basically. And of course, this bag, right? And I got this bag. But this, I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna create content with this. I'm obsessed with this. So, just to give you a little brief, how it works. So, let's say, for example, you wish to join and sell the products and everything. So you can start from as low as 600. Okay. I even have a nice lotion here. You need this for your handbag, my friends. You need this for your handbag. You need this. Please, friends. Please, you need this. All right. So look how nice my hands are feeling right now. So you can start from as little as 600. So when you join, you're gonna get this obviously business toolkit. You get this, and you also get 2 perfumes, 30 mils perfumes. That's the perfume. Those are the perfumes. It's the classic and exclusive perfume. And of course, you've got samples as well that you can use for your clients and all of that, right? So you start from as little as 600. And yeah, that's basically how you start. And then you obviously get, I think you get all the promotional items, and you get everything here with the prices and everything, and you can start, advertising this to your potential clients and they can start buying from you. You've got everything from makeup, perfumes. I mean, I love fragrances, perfumes. You've got even body mist, body sprays, like I mean, room sprays, all of that. You've got tissue oils. You've got everything, guys. You've got everything. All right. So I did say that this December will be Inuki, right? If you love makeup, you can get it as well. So everything is there. So you start from as little as 600. Of course, you can join under me. I can actually, I mean, you just, it's, I mean, if you love perfumes, if you love looking good and everything, these are things that can also benefit you. You know, it benefits you and then even the people around you, because you'll be smelling good and then someone will be like, where did you get that? And all that. And you start telling them about it and they start joining under you and you make profit and all of that, right? So one day I'll take you through the business document as to how you earn and everything, how you make bonuses and whatnot. So I'm still very new at this, so that's why I'm just giving you a summary, a brief summary of it, right? So yeah, that's something that you need to know. So yeah, I just thought let me share a little bit about that, and mainly because Khalaletsang is here and she's also part of the crew. I just thought let me use this opportunity and tell you guys a little about it. Okay. Oh my God, the stroke symptoms. I had a minor stroke while I was waiting to be operated. Gosh, we need to take breaks and actually rest. Girl, listen, never take it light. Like, don't take it light. Don't take it light. Don't underestimate the importance of resting. It's so important to rest. It's so important to rest. And like I said, when my doctor told me that I've got symptoms of stroke, I was like, no, not me, doc, no, not me, not me. I can't do that, right? Listen, guys, let's just be honest. This is the truth. The truth is, we need money. We want money. We need to make money and all of that. We deserve it, and I believe that God wants the best for us, right? And as much as we are working for our money and all of that, it's so important to also remember that we need to be cautious of our health. You don't want to make all the money in the world and the next thing you can't even enjoy it. You don't want to make all the money in the world, the next thing you cannot even enjoy it. Instead, that money will be paying your medical bills. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I do not believe in that. I believe that we need to be smart enough to do our best to work, make all the money possible. And while we in the process, get some rest, get some, good, good self-care moments where we take care of ourselves and we just take care of our what is it? Because I believe that you are the most important investment is yourself. Like, you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in yourself. If you don't know that by now, then no, my friend. I mean, some of us are soon gonna be mothers. I'm gonna be a mother one day. So I need to make sure that when my kids are here, I also have the energy to just take care of them. All right. So we need to really be smart about what we do things. And that's why I'm even doing what I'm doing, having multiple streams of income and all of that, right? And that is really not necessarily working hard. It's not necessarily working hard, right? I mean, like right now, having to sell Inuka products, whether you sell perfumes, you sell whatever. I mean, there's everything. You have lotions. I don't know why I love this lotion so much. You know what? I feel like all the real families to have this, okay? So yeah, we really need to work on ourselves. We need to understand that having multiple streams of income does not really mean that you are overworking yourself. You can simply do it, in any form that works for you. And me doing it like this, in digital like this, it kind of works for me, right? It kind of works for me. So do DM me. Let's talk about you getting into the business. Start selling. There are amazing Christmas gifts. You can start now. And yeah, do it for your family, do it for your friends, and of course, who knows? By next year, you will have yourself, getting more and more clients and winning in the game. All right. So let me know. Let me know. Yes, business partner. Yes, business partner. You see. You see. So yeah, guys. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say it's so easy to do multiple streams of income, to run multiple streams of income. It's not actually easy. It takes a lot. It takes a lot, but it is doable. It is doable. As long as you have your own strategy and you know how you can best sell and all of that, right? As long as you can sell, you good. You good. All right. That's what I think. All right. As long as you can sell, you good. All right. Do I have anyone commenting here? I was just checking on Facebook if we have anyone commenting. Okay, we don't have anyone there. So all the Facebook fam, I love you so much. And I'm hoping that you are also a part of the YouTube family, all right? The YouTube family, it's growing and it's actually waiting for you to come. All right. So yeah, guys. Going back to our conversation, right? Consistency, right? But I think I've actually touched on the most important points about consistency. I think now we have an idea. You probably had an idea, but you were not sure. All right. I think let me talk about consistency in your personal brand. I love that. I think this is my favorite. Let's talk about consistency in your own personal brand, right? So when we speak about consistency in your personal brand, we now talking about what you have set for yourself, right? So first question that I'm going to ask you is, what are you known for? Number one, what are you known for? Or what do you want people to know you for? When people think about Ntabi, what's the first thing that comes to mind? And is it consistent, right, throughout? So when you get to Ntabi's Instagram and then you look at her Instagram, and when you come to YouTube and then you watch her videos, and when you go to Facebook, when you go to LinkedIn, do you feel like this person is consistent or is she's just confusing? So that is something that is very important. Now, I got to work on being consistent throughout, right? I had to work on that. I had to work on that. It was not an easy thing to be consistent throughout, and it was not easy for me to know exactly what to do on all the platforms and everything. So there was a moment where I was all over the place. I would do this and I would do that, and I'll feel like, okay, I'm actually known more for doing that, and that is not what I want to be known for. This is what I want to be known for. Now, I'm not disputing you from doing the things that or different things. Basically, I'm not saying don't do different things, but all I'm saying is that make sure that amongst everything that you're doing, what stands out the most should be what you want to be known for, what you are offering, right? What you are aiming to win at or to grow at on, whatever the case may be, right? So that's where I'm looking at it. It's so important for us to understand that when we build a brand and when we build consistent brands, we need to be clear about who we are, what you're about, what we're about. So it's the same thing as having I'll make it an example with me being in the digital space. So if you had to go to my website right now, and when you get there, whatever that you're looking at is not making sense or is not, clear, then already I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose you, yes, and you're not gonna find what you're looking for, and then you're gonna be confused and decide, let me be out of here, right? So it's so important to be clear and just be straight to the point, right? I remember there was a time where I attended an event and the keynote speaker, Vusi Tembekwayo, was speaking at that event. And then I asked, Vusi, I have Real Talk with Ntabi, which is my personal brand. And then I've got IL Designs, which is my business. And I don't know how to merge them. I don't know how to, somehow have, one tone of both of the brands and still have them work together for me, right? So meaning initially when I started my brand, IL Designs, Real Talk with Ntabi was always meant to market IL Designs. So meaning when you invite me to an event, there's no way that I'm not gonna talk about IL Designs because that is my baby. That is what I do. So I have to also get to a point where I showcase my work or speak about my brand, right? So that's that's how it was. So I needed to make sure that you don't get lost in the process. Now, and I'm happy that I think we're getting to that level. You're not actually getting lost in the process. And I'm saying this because I can have a conversation with you on a Real Talk with Ntabi and still, put a business element into it, and you can still relate, you can still learn in the process, because not only am I just selling to you or selling, listen, come and do a website with me, come and do a logo with me. I'm not just selling, but I am also teaching. And that is something that I think one of the most powerful weapon about, those two brands combined. I teach. So when I teach, I help you to now start thinking of, how you can do things, start thinking of what's out there, start thinking of how what I do can offer value or add value in whatever that you do. So that's how I look at it. Okay. So that's how I look at it. Teaching for me is one of the most important thing, or that's why I'm saying that the whole objective of Real Talk with Ntabi is to empower and transform, right? So I'm empowering you to be the best version of yourself, and I'm helping you to be transformed, be it in your business, be it in your personal brand, just everything that you have that you're doing in life, right? So going digital, or digital marketing on its own, or just being in the building an online space, is somehow a way to transform your way of doing things, right? It helps you to get to the next level of doing things better in a more relatable way, because the truth is things have changed now. You cannot do things the way you've been doing them all the time. So that's where now I come with my skills, and then I teach you and I guide you through, and then you start opening your eyes to realizing that actually This is on point. You get what I mean? Yeah. You get it? You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay. Hi, Rachel. Hey, hey. How are you doing? How are you? How are you, my leader? Thank you, leadership. Um, you are not just selling, but you are also giving people value. People must learn from you. Yeah, exactly. It's so important. It's so important that we don't just sell. I think the biggest and most important question we all need to ask ourselves in everything that we're doing is sorry, let me put this mic here. I hope that it doesn't bother you guys. Um, so the biggest thing that we all need to work on and do, or the biggest question that we need to ask ourselves is, in whatever that we're doing, what do we aim to achieve, right? So whatever that you're doing now, what do you aim to achieve, right? What is that? What value are you adding, right? What do you aim to accomplish in the process? Right, so that's very important. Yes, it's great to make sales and all that. I mean, I want to make sales. I want to make sales. I'm actually selling these perfumes. How? You all should come by. You all should come by actually. I've got superhero for hair. It smells divine, and I've got billion for her. So listen, I want to sell. Listen, I'm selling, so you must come back. Yes, I want to sell. I want to make sure that I make sales. But bottom line is that my sale should have meaning. My sale to you should add value in some way, right? So that next time around I can still be able to do that and I won't even need to ask. You'll be like, Mtabi, you remember that perfume? Listen, I want it. Is because I know that it's something that you love, something that smells good on you, and it makes you happy. All right. I mean, who doesn't want to smell good? Who doesn't want to smell good? Not me. If you don't want to smell good, and that's a friend, and that's a sham, and that's galok, and I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I see that Titus Mashile as well. He's also part of Inuga. I see him posting and selling. And people are busy. People are working. So please come join. Come join. Come join. Let's do business together. Just DM me or just contact me, and I'll get you in. Right? I'll get you in just like that. You know. Let's smell good in December, okay? Let's smell good, let's look good, and all of that. All right, let's do that. We need that. We need that. Okay. So, what am I leaving behind? What am I leaving behind? I see Titus. I see Lebohile. Lebohile is like she should get a badge. She's like top fan of the Morning Glory show. So yeah, she should get a badge. Okay, Millicent, we see you. Makokoloto, we see you, Madam Speaker. Let's just keep it to Madam Speaker. Yes, ma'am. Lucy, my baby girl, we see you. We see you. Yeah. So yeah, guys. What? Oh, no comments. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. I hope that, excuse me, I hope that you got something out of this. I think I'm coming down with flu. This flu high. I don't want flu. I do not want flu, guys. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, so we are left with 10 minutes, and so when we started the show, I gave out a card for today's affirmation. And because some of you guys joined now, I'm going to do another one. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm gonna just shuffle. So whatever card I pick, Rachel says, I have learned a lot, my leader. Thank you so much, leadership. I appreciate. Let's see what we learn from today's affirmation. All right. So this will be the second one because the first one I did when we started. So this is the second one. Ta-da-da! Which one? Okay. All right. Let's read it. No matter what comes your way, you can do it. No, I'm looking for another one. We've had this on the show before. We've had this on the show before. Let's hope we get a different one. I think yesterday we had this one, so maybe I didn't shuffle them right. Ta-da! What does it say? What guys? We did this one yesterday. Why are we getting the same? Okay, I'm putting them away. Sorry about that. No. I hope they don't repeat themselves because, wow, if that's the case, Guys, I've read this before. Your dreams are achievable, but I think I haven't read it here on the channel. So, your dreams are achievable. Yeah, I think we can talk about that. Your dreams are achievable. Okay. Okay, you get that. You get that. Your dreams are achievable. So, in simple terms, if you want to do something, if you want to accomplish something, if you want something to happen in your life, your dreams are achievable, your dreams are valid, nothing is stopping you. If you want to build that wealth, it's possible to do it. Don't despair, don't feel like there is no way out, don't feel like it is not possible. Honey, it is possible. It is possible. If you believe in yourself enough, know that it will happen. Okay, it will happen. Just understand that every dream that you have, this is something that is a blessing from God. It is not just something that you just got from nowhere. This is a blessing from God, and I believe that God wants what's best for you. And of course, if you believe that you will achieve it, then you will, right? Your dreams are valid. Never underestimate the dream that you have. And also understand that you might have a dream, you might have a vision, but I might not see that vision. I might not understand that vision. I might not understand exactly why you are, thinking the way you're thinking or why you want to achieve what you want to achieve. But that would be because I do not understand. I do not understand, or I don't know what your thoughts are, or I don't even see that vision that you're seeing, right? And it's okay. That does not mean that you should stop dreaming because God says your dreams are achievable, right? So that is your today's affirmation. If this that one thing that you've been putting off and feeling like you will not achieve it just because some people feel like it's not achievable, or you've been getting people discouraging you, or not people, maybe you have that self-doubt because one of the biggest enemies that we have is self-doubt, right? So that fear, that doubt that you have, just let it go, and let God really take care of that. Allow Him to take the lead. Allow Him to just guide you through. Don't stop believing that you can actually achieve, right? And coincidentally enough, so I was just shuffling those cards, and then this is another one that I found, and it says that do not worry about things that you cannot control. And how many times do we worry about the things that we cannot control, right? So we always worry about the things that we don't have control over and forget that actually the master or our God is the one that has everything, sorted out for us. So stop focusing on the things that you cannot control. Just do your best and let go and let God. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Let go and let God. It's so, so important to do that. I have learned a lot, my leader. I'm glad that you've learned a lot. Your dreams are achievable. Yes, your dreams are achievable. Your dreams are valid. Never forget that. Okay. This is me stretching because we're almost done. Never forget that your dreams are valid. Never doubt it. And don't stop dreaming. Don't stop dreaming, guys. Like, I want the best for you and I want the best for myself. And I believe that we can achieve like the best in life as long as we keep focused, as long as we keep believing that, you know what, our dreams are meant to come true, right? You have to keep your dream alive. I had a dream that I kept alive and I saw it manifesting. I saw it happen with my own two eyes. And it can only be God, okay? It can only be God. If there's one thing that you've always wanted to do or wanted to achieve, please don't give up. And don't think that your timing is God's timing. You might want it today, but God is actually saying, no, my child, relax a little bit. I got you sorted, all right? I will sort you out. He might be sorting you out tomorrow or the next year or a few years from now. You'll never know. But don't give up on your dream and keep holding on to his word and keep believing in what you want. Keep believing in that thing that you believe in, right? And always seek guidance from God. Always seek guidance, because relying on our own understanding, it's just drama. It's just drama because we end up going back to the creator, right? So why waste time and rely so much on your own understanding and waste all the money in the world trying to figure things out or do things a certain way when you could have just allowed God to take charge of your life, to take charge of just about anything that you want in your life, all right? And by the way, he knows it all. He knows it all, okay? He knows it all better than you. Better than you. So I think it's time for me to journal a little bit and just, speak about what I'm grateful for today, because there's definitely so much to be grateful for. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you're gonna share it with someone. You're gonna tell someone about it. You're gonna subscribe if you haven't. You're gonna ask your friends and family to come and subscribe. And you're gonna obviously follow me also on other social media platforms like Instagram, Real Talk with Ntabi. All right. So with that said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. This was another edition of the Morning Glory. Remember that consistency does not mean every day. It's okay to take a break and regroup, recharge, and then come back stronger, okay? Do that for yourself. Take care of your health. Your health matters. Your health is your wealth. Take care of that. Invest in yourself. Do not compromise yourself, okay? And if you're feeling like things are just not going right for you, take a break. It's okay to take a break. Your health is your wealth. And I love you so much. And like I always say, don't forget to make today count.